Welcome back to the channel, and a car that's kind of been forgotten about on the channel a bit is the 1957 Cadillac. I did touch on this with our end of year roundup, I think it was, that it's not forgotten about, it's just stripped it to bare metal. We've done all the shaping on the body and got it into an epoxy, and the engine block is away with Brad over at Goblin. And there was a load of issues with it because it was a mess. So it took a while to get that squared away, which it now is. So what we didn't want was a freshly painted body sitting around forever waiting for an engine. So took our foot off the pedal with it. Engine's now done, so we need to crack on and get the body done. So over the Christmas period, I don't know when this video is going to come out, but we're here now, January the 5th, our first day opening. It's freaking freezing in here. But over the Christmas period, I did come in and do a couple of days just to catch up and focused on the inside of the car, got it all bagged up, and we've hit it really aggressively with a wire wheel just to get all the... It's solid, just a ton of surface rust. So bagged it up, got in here with a wire wheel and breathing equipment and so on, and cleaned it all back. And it still is in good shape. However, there was corrosion on this floor pan this side, which we knew there was a couple of repairs needed down here. And once we hit it with a wire wheel, it grew into several small repair sections, which, if you're going to do it, do it. So got busy in here and cut it all out, made up a new pan to go in there. So that's all been fashioned up, ready to go. Cut all the corrosion out. Still got this section up here to cut back. So we made up the two sections here. That'll all get cleaned up, coated with fur tan and some weld-free primers. And then we'll piece this all back together again. So we have a nice floor pan in there. We'll then wash, there's a couple of small repairs actually to do in the driver's corner and on the back side there, but they are sort of inch square sections. The rest of it's in really good shape, despite appearances. It is just surface corrosion on here. And it's nice thick tin. So we're going to crack on now, get these welded sections in, then we'll hit it again with a wire wheel, we'll rub fur tan over the whole area, leave that 24 hours, get it in the booth, a wet on wet epoxy, and then some Novel Cobra over the top of it, which will see the inside floor pans done. I've also been busy, as I say, we've got most of these panels are done, the body panels, but the doors are in the metal room in the back. Again, various areas where there's several small holes, we'll just cut out and put a larger section in. I'll lay some footage over the top. But the panels are nearly done, so they're ready then to go into an epoxy, piece it together, polyester the giant, block that down, which I'm sure Lou can't wait to do. Burn off a bit of Christmas lunch, mate. And yeah, move forward to returning this to a stunning pink Cadillac. And picking up from that last video, we now have the entire floor pan repaired, treated. That's gone through the epoxy primer stage, fur tan stage, then the epoxy primer stage, and then into the Novel Cobra, as we've highlighted before and shown with the 59 Cadillac video. So the structure of the 57 is all done. All the shaping on the wings and the roof is all done, and it's sitting in Novel Classic Car epoxy. And then right now we've got in the booth, we've got the 4 doors ready to go. So just quickly, I'll pop in here, we'll sneak in through this door quickly. So we've got the 4 doors all in and ready to go. They've all needed minor repair work. So all had small sections led into them. But these are now going into Noble for Classic Car hybrid epoxy. And from then we can get them hung back onto the car, start all the gapping, shaping and levelling, and start moving this thing forward. So with any luck, we'll have a red 59 and a pink 57 fairly close together. We thought there's been so much focus on the red 59 Cadillac that we need to pay a little bit of YouTube time anyway to the 57, because it's not forgotten. It is here, it is progressing, but we've been a bit sketchy with the videoing. So here's a little update, because obviously you've just seen all the floors have been sorted, they're into Noble Cobra, and we were just about to put the doors into the epoxy. The doors have been into epoxy, back on the car, a lot of time spent getting these gapped and lined up, because there's quite a bit going on here. It's a pillarless 4-door saloon. Semi-pillarless, in as much as you've got this section here, and this moves around quite a bit, this panel. I mean, you'll be able to see there, Lou, it moves around quite a bit. So it doesn't take much for that to get knocked out of shape. So a good deal of time has been spent just making sure that the doors open and close, gap up exactly as they should do. Filler work's been done, it's all levelled out. It is now ready for the doors to go into the epoxy, well, another coat of epoxy, and then we're moving on to the next stage. Wings, roof, everything else is done. It's just the doors now to get into the next coating. Boot lid. We've left the boot lid to last. It didn't look too bad. There's a trim piece along the bottom. We took that off, and it pretty much took the bottom of the boot lid with it as well. So we now have Owen on board, who has taken a huge load off of me with the metalwork. He has created another problem though, that he is a bit of a machine and is creating so much content, we're struggling to keep up, or I'm struggling to keep up with the editing process as he's working his way through various things. So he's been really busy on the Impala, which you would have seen in recent videos. We've now given him the boot lid. So we'll hand over to Owen now in the metal room, making all the repairs to the boot lid. And that will probably wrap this video up, I suppose, because it will be quite a lengthy video just showing that process. And then we'll come back to this as we complete the paint process, put the car back together. And this year we're going to have 2 Cadillacs leave us, which is great. Everyone's really excited about that. Before I stop though, I don't know if you want to wander around, because we've done this side as well. So yeah, I'll leave you to wander around and we'll hand over to Owen. Right, so we're doing a little bit on the Cadillac rear boot lid at the moment. As you can see, taking all the filler and paint off of it, and it's left it looking like Swiss cheese. So I've got to do the outer face that we just showed you and the inner edge as well. So I'm going to pan back through. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up making it in 2 sections, because this part is actually all right, so I might end up from there outwards both ways, getting rid of all these corrosion holes and bits and pieces like that. So that's the boot lid itself. Got a template here for the outer skin panel. Just going to get this cut to shape. Going to get the GoPro on it so you guys can sort of follow it through with it. You'll see this being made, shaped up, and then I'll start work on the inner edge. Right, doing a little bit more on the boot lid for the Cadillac. I think I've managed to capture most of this panel being made on the bench over there. There might be some angles that I missed, but for the most part, the shape of this, you should be able to see on the time lapse. So I've just got it cleccoed up to the old boot lid at the moment, and I'm going through the original trim holes for this trim here. So with any luck, Clecco pins line up with the screw holes. So one, that tells me this is in the right place. And two, this edge in here that we briefly spoke about last time, when I come to remaking that, obviously this outer panel is in place. I can go straight through these Clecco holes into there, and then in theory, everything will line up spot on without too much measuring and marking, and a bit more foolproof. But yeah, just going to get this section cut in, get everything apart, and then start working on the inner structures. Right, just a quick update on the Cadillac boot lids. As you can see, this part of the panel is now in. I'm pretty sure we did say on the last video I did of this that this central section here was going to stay. So this is one half that I've made. Just about to cut out this half, which is a little worse than that side, but not too much worse. We'll get this side cut out, and then with any luck, it will all look like this. And I'm going to test fit, and you'll see on the GoPro footage that I've got sat over there, I have keep test fitting this panel. Should, in theory, look something like that when it's done. Quick little update on the Cadillac boot lid. As you can see, this side is now fully in. All the bracing is all fully done. It's just finished off there. It's all been treated in our Ross converter, and I've just sprayed it in our World Through primer. So once that goes off, and once this panel up here goes off, it will be click on my pins back up, make sure everything's happy days, and then because of the size of the run and there's a little bit of distortion in this already, I'm going to get it tigged in, so that gives me a little bit more material to work with. Hopefully by the time it's all done, cleaned down and planished, it should sit on the boot lid pretty well. Just a quick little update on the Cadillac boot lids. As you can see, we've got it plonked on. Just checking all the gaps and everything like that before I finish tacking it up, planish it out, and get it seamed in. Should. We can't have it sat exactly how we want it at the moment because of the hinges, but
with any luck, once it's all hinged up, that'll sit flat across there. But the gaps side to side are pretty good. Right, so we're wrapping up the end of this video on the Cadillac now. As you can see, bootlid's back on. It's actually bolted on this time, so we can get a good idea of how it's going to sit. It still needs a little bit of fettling with the gaps and so, but as you can see, trim panels on. The outer skin that we were talking about earlier, that's all seam welded in now. As we can see, that's sat on there. It gives us a nice, good idea of what the shape's going to look like. Does need a little bit of fettling still, but you know, we're pretty close on that front. Obviously, as you can see, there's still a few bits that need to be taken back to bare metal before we can stick it into an epoxy. Give you a quick show on the inside as well, because I don't think we've really covered too much of all this. As you can see, the folded lip round that we were talking about earlier. I've all plug weld back on. So yeah, that basically rounds up this section of it. There's still a little bit more to do. There's a repair on the boot lid that I've got to do. Some bonnet. This is the boot lid. Still a repair on the bonnet I have to do. A few bits of primer, a couple of bits of filler, you know, so on and so forth. Yeah, it's about the same. But yeah, I think that's all we're going to do for this video. So thank you very much for watching it. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, awesome. And yeah, we'll see you on the next bit.